Alright guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to tie my no-brain chironomid, which I'm sure there's already a fly out there similar to this. I just haven't been able to find it, so we're going to call it the no-brain chironomid, because why not? It's a simple chironomid pattern using stripped peacock herl as the body. So first what you want to do is take your pack of peacock herl and select two long fibers. One will be for your thorax and one will be for your body. So there we go, that's the one we're going to use for our body. Now we just need one for the thorax. And actually for the thorax one, length doesn't matter way too much. You should just be able to make 2 or 3 wraps with it. If you want, you can have one that would last a few flies. There we go. Alright, so the one that you chose for your body, what you're going to do is, I'm just going to grab a little piece of paper, but what you're actually going to do is you're going to take your piece of peacock herl, you're going to take an eraser, and put your peacock herl down on whatever surface you're doing this on, and you're actually just going to use your eraser on it and it will strip the peacock herl for you. Alright, so now that I'm done, what I actually did is I also put a bit of yellow highlighter. I also saw that in the video. But let's get on to tying the actual fly. Alright, so the hook we got in the vise is a Mustad R43, size 14, 1XF, 3 extra long. And what we're going to do is we're going to start our thread by the hook point. We are going to use black in 140, 70, or whatever you want to use. I'm using what's left of my 140. This spool is white with a few wraps of black on it. And you're going to go pretty much right to the bend, or right to the barb. You're going to take your stripped peacock herl. You're going to tie that in right to the bend. Then you want to make a fairly nicely transitioned body. Cut off your excess. Doesn't have to be like too transitioned, just make a fairly flat body at least for your fly. It'll make it look good. Now let's stop about an eye length and a half behind the eye, maybe a bit further back. So that's just where you're gonna tie off. Then start wrapping it with touching wraps up the hook shank. So I'll speed this right. Alright guys, now tie that off. And I think I actually chose a really nice one. It was really nice throughout the whole hook, throughout the wrapping it up the shank. And also make sure you're very careful. Peacock herl is very delicate. Your next material that you're going to want to tie in is a clump of carded antron. This is going to be your little breathers that they get on the front there. This is also going to be like a wing casing that you put on top. So there you go, now you got that tied in. Take your peacock herl, tie that in. And this one, of course, isn't stripped because you're going to, sorry, that was very smart of me. You're going to, yeah. This is going to be your thorax, and with the wing case. Anyways, now just wrap, oh wait, you gotta move your thread right there. Now wrap this up. just to make a nice big thorax. Alright, now fold your antron forward. Okay, well this is a bit of a pain. Well, anyways, now go in front of your antron, build up a nice little head. This will kind of hold up your antron. Now go back on top of your antron and do a 3 to 5 turn whip finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now cut off your thread. Trim your antron to length, which should be just a smidge longer than where the hook eye is. And last but not least, what you're going to want to do, because of how delicate the peacock herl body is, you're going to want to take your bodkin and a bit of your choice what you use. You can use UV resin, head cement. I don't have either of those, and I don't want to buy either of those, so I'm just using some super glue. Just put it on the body. This will keep it from breaking. This just gives it like an extra bit of strength. And there you go. That is how you tie my no-brain chironomid.